Is that another woman law? We don't do 50-50 because I don't mind doing 50-50. If my man not in the position to where he can pay all the bills, guess what? Guess what, sweetheart? Honey is gonna help her man, because bitch, that's my man. And I'm not about to sit here and let my man struggle trying to pay all the bills because I don't want to. If I'm in a position to where I can help my man, I'm gonna help my man. Bitch, that's my man. I'm not about to watch him struggle. So yeah, 50-50. What's wrong? I don't see what's wrong with that. I guess that's another woman law that we not supposed to do that type of thing. But unless my man come to me and he like, babe, I got this. I don't need you to pay nothing. I just want you to look pretty, do how you do, make sure you take care of me when it's time to take care of me, take care of the house, whatever. Then that's a different story. I'm not about to be worried about doing no 50-50. But if my man not in that position, and I know for a fact my man is not in that type of position to pay all the bills, I'm not going to be expecting him to pay all the bills. And no, I don't mind going 50-50. That's just, I don't understand what the problem is with going 50-50. Like, let me know. And in the comment about me being a sugar mama, what paying 50-50 got to do with being a sugar mama? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I don't take care of no man. I don't take care of no man. As far as financial wise, and he just gonna sit home and just do nothing. Oh no, baby, we ain't doing that. No, baby, no. We're not doing that. So I don't understand what I'm not getting the comment. Like, you gotta make it make sense to me, Baker. Right now it's not making sense. Like, what you're saying, you don't do 50-50, like your man gotta pay all the bills and that's just what it is. Let me know. I'm confused.
Here we are. And another thing is, a big thing what she was saying is she's getting shamed by other women when, she like, we 50-50, and they like, you a sugar mama. You a sugar mama. Holy hell.
Well, I think it goes into the conversations we always have with, if it works for you, do it. Women have no right shaming another woman to what she finds acceptable. If to her, she is okay with splitting the bills with her man and she feels great and she's happy and the relationship is healthy, who cares? I think that that's just what it is going to come down to. It's just, you have to allow people to be who they are. And we have no right to try to convince her that she shouldn't be paying 50-50 if that's what she wants to do. I don't think we should shame women for what they choose to do.
I agree. I agree with that 100%. But, I guess women will, because that's how they can stand 10 toes down on being on the other side of the fence. Like, you gonna try to make us start paying bills. We ain't doing that. So you a sugar mama. They're gonna try to shame her into.
Well, I think for the longest of times, as long as men and women have been together, they've done some type of arrangement. As long as they've been in a relationship. So I think that she was more so speaking up for the girls who are in situations to where I'm dating a 40-hour-a-week guy. I love him. I'm not looking to be getting Birkin bags and shopping sprees, and I don't need all of these, earthly luxuries. So why are you shaming me for that? It's almost shaming a woman for driving a Nissan versus a BMW or a G-Wagon. Like, if that's what she's content with and that's okay with her. Now, I will say this, because I know the girlies in the comments are going to be like, but Crystal, blah, blah, blah. Look, the reason why women will forewarn you sometimes with situations of asserting too much financial responsibility on yourself as a woman is because when the children come, if the children come, how is the household going to stay afloat if now your 50% is now removed? And so that's where I think a lot of the women are sometimes like, this is dangerous if you decide to start popping out babies.
Now, Crystal, what do you feel about the wording 50-50? Do you think it should be more, we should be more thinking on along the lines of 100% compared to 50-50? The 50-50 seems like each party's leaving themselves with a way out. Is what I said earlier before you came on. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I always feel like that. I think that I've always felt like 100%, 100%. I give 100, you give 100. I think the issue with genuine people like us up here who, married for maybe more honest reasons, if you will. I don't judge anybody for their reasons of getting married, but I think when you married because you really loved that person, outside of the requirements or the standards that you have, it's crazy because married people and people who actually love who they with, they know they giving 100% in every area. And so that's why too, I think it's dangerous for the men who are like, be traditional, stay at home. I don't want you to work. I don't want you to bring any money home. I heard you talking about like even wives who are stay-at-home wives, but they work, from sorry, somebody's at my doorbell. But ringing it like like it ain't no tomorrow. Like, I don't know what that was about. But anyway, he's gonna keep on hitting it. Anyway, but yeah, you just have to do what works. 100%, 100%. You can't never go wrong. That's just what I've seen in happy relationships. And with that being said, I'm gonna shut up. That means you giving 100%, sir and ma'am. You know what I'm saying? That mean that, Mr. Walker, how you use examples, and I love it when you were like, girl, when you were like, let me eat my sandwich, drink this beer, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I think too, that's why some women get irritated, but he was dead right about that. And like he said, if you ain't giving that pressure, then but that's where people get concerned because they like, well, I'm growing and giving 100% and I'm constantly providing. I don't want you to get lax. Vice versa, male or female sometimes.
Okay, so real quick, self-made forever. I believe this is my guy Jordan from last week. Shout out to Jordan. Come through with the $10. He said, shout out to the panel. This is going to be a good show. Only time women usually agree with 50-50 is when they divorce men. He says 100 all day, like Gavin X Mr. Walker said. Then we can overthrow this government agenda.
There we go. Yeah, have that part right there.
Come through, says Heathen Queen question. Can you expand on what you mean by ladies bring intangibles to a relationship? Not sure what that means.
Oh, what I meant was, just for example, hyperbole or an example. Like if the man is the frame, what gets colored in is what the woman brings to the table. The woman brings clarity. The woman brings stability. The woman brings love. The woman brings a partner. She brings a sounding board. She brings all of these things to a relationship. I mean, whereas if you're the only person that's in a room, you believe everything you do and say is correct. How do you know everything you do and say is correct if you don't have a sounding board? So therefore, when you're in a house with a woman, she can be that sounding board. She can be that person that gives you that contrasting opinion. She can be that person that makes it worth it to come home to. Who wants to come home to a cat and a dog? Nobody wants to come home to a cat and a dog. Wouldn't you rather, as a man, come home to a woman that maybe you can talk to, maybe you can have different ideas with, maybe you can have interesting conversations with, because nobody wants to come home alone. There's always things another person, even if it's a man and a man or a woman and a woman, you want to come home to somebody that you can have conversations with, have adult talk with, do these kind of things with. And that woman brings those kind of things to a man. And what is he going to do? Just watch TV and play video games all the time? When that woman walks in the room, he is paying attention to that woman. Normally, he is paying attention to that woman. And normally she is invested in what he needs and what he wants. We try to anticipate things. Us women, we try to anticipate.
All right, real quick though, do you think most women really are out here, worry about what men need and want? I think that's
if they're in a relationship.
Yeah, in a relationship.
No, because most men want submission, fitness, so that clearly couldn't be the case.
Well, that's very specific cases. If he signed up for that woman and that's already his woman and she didn't get fat, men need to start being honest and stop holding so much in. And that's why I love these spaces. And I'm never against the whole, now that men are speaking is a problem. No, I love it. I think y'all should speak more. Women need to grow thicker skin. You know what you've been eating. You know you've been clowning. And this might be with good reasons of stress or whatever, but it's never a good reason to be killing yourself. So men have to find the space to find ways to properly communicate with women to let them know this is not okay. If you married her and she was 130 pounds and now, 10 years later, she's 350 pounds,
Where are we going?
I mean,
Well,
how would you
even before marriage, yeah, like even before marriage, they big. It ain't like they just getting big.
Who picked them? You picked her. You got to get on one knee.
her.
Yeah, you picked the big girl. Big girls need love too, like Drake said. Y'all picked her.
80%. Okay, you know what? There's the thing. 80%, Chris. I agree.
So is everybody lying to each other, Mr. Walker? Is Nug Nug lying saying I'm about to step it up, get me a job, start providing, and Bonquisha lying talking about how she about to go to Planet Fitness and start eating healthy?
Ding, Gavin.
Lying, huh?
People lying. People lack consistency and discipline. Period.
If all the sisters could get below, just think about this. Imagine a world where all of our sisters are below 200 pounds.
We have to get to a world of figuring out how they got there.
200.
You cannot yell at a little boy who's clowning in the 3rd grade, throwing chairs and stuff all over the classroom and just say he bad, throw him in a classroom by himself. It's a root cause as to why that boy has an anger problem. It's a root cause as to why Black women who have been extremely abused in this country have high obesity rates due to high cortisol levels that equal stress. So if we actually communicate with one another, we would understand why Black women are so fat.
But we also have to understand that this is not a one-sided problem. We have to understand that there's a problem on the man side as well. You can't point fingers at women. We can't just point fingers at women. We have to point fingers at men. I mean, historically, men have been the 100% providers in this relationship. Historically, they were 100% providers, and women stayed at home, took care, and women stayed at home mostly, primarily stayed at home and took care of the kids. Now we don't have that dynamic, so therefore women are demanding that men make more money, men be more productive, men be more honest, men be more transparent. Now, if you can demand that she be fit, feminine, and friendly, women should be able to make demands as well. It cannot just be on your side that you get to say, I want them to be fit, feminine, and friendly. Well, I want you to be productive. I want you to be honest. I want you to be faithful. Am I going to get these things?
Can I get an amen in the church? I say, can I get an amen?
Are you worthy of these things?
And are you worthy of me losing weight?
She's your wife. Of course she's worthy. She's your wife at that point.
No, see what I said? No, y'all be talking about demands. See, just the verbiage.
We're not demanding.
Demand. You just said I'm going off of
I'm
your
saying
word.
you said
if men are requiring.
I'm gonna give you ladies a heads up. I've been married for 12 years for a reason, because I listen. I'm listening to you. I shut up and I listen. Listen, everything you said, he the queen. You said demand.
Okay, so swap it out with requirements and then answer the question. Okay,
see, it's different. You can say the same thing 10 different ways and get 10 different reactions. And see there, when you speaking to men from woman to man, talking about demands, it's never gonna come off right. Why you demanding anything? Why you demanding anything from a man that you're looking to guide you and lead you? Why are you trying to demand something from?
So are you requesting? Are you all requesting that?
As a man, we're requesting a damn thing. I'm demanding.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you all can demand, why can't a woman demand?
Why do y'all want to be like men? And we are. I'm going off the Heathen Queen's words. She said, if y'all can do it, why can't we?
Well, we don't want, the thing is, we don't want to demand, but we all are human beings. And we forget that. Yes, we are different creatures as far as how we are set up, but ultimately we are all one human race. We are all human beings. It's just like saying, well, if men eat, why women got to eat? If men drink water, why women got to drink water? Because there are going to be some things that we both
real quick, let me get in here.